The Bucks look to take charge at the Bradley Center. We're going to bring it to you live from Milwaukee. Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. And as we take a look at Brandon Jennings right here, guys, what's your take?
And Jennings is a tremendously quick player, Kevin. You know, not real physically dominant. He's got that skinny frame, but he's so fast and quick that he can get anywhere he wants on offense. And then defensively, he loves to read the passing lanes, make steals, and get out in transition.
Well, he's extremely tough to stop in the open court, Steve. I mean, his finishing is much improved, and when he gets around the rim, he has pretty good air time, hang time, and dexterity to glide past defenders and finish the play.
And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Pacers in Indiana. And a very close one there, too. The buzzer sounded. They were only down by 1 bucket.
Yeah, it was tough to see that one coming, really, because I thought that was a game they were going to win. The final score really caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, but I think they really tightened up at the end, Steve. I think they were trying too hard to avoid the upset instead of focusing on going after the win.
He's as close to impossible to defend as anybody, I think. I mean, he can just torch the defense in so many ways.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Scott Skiles. We talked about the strategy as it applies to D-Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Ellis. Udo missing his last shot. On baseline J, Jackson misses.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Here's Jennings. Here's Sanders. Gets it to go.
Now they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
And I don't want to take anything away from their effort in the win, but there's not a whole lot of fight from the defense they were facing.
Yeah, they took advantage of that, Steve, as you would expect them to. You got a team that's not showing you any defensive resistance, show them your killer instinct.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Sanders with a screen on Ellis. Jennings kicks to Sanders and uses both hands to jam it in.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right, a terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
And so here is Miami after the basket by Milwaukee. Jackson guarded by Harris. Here's Ilyasova. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. Ilyasova's got 5 now. It's Jennings with the drive. The dish to Udo. Harris outside. The pass to Harden. Clock at 6. Over Wade. And another basket for Milwaukee. The Heat leading by 3. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Jackson. Kicks to Ellis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Ellis has got his first 2 points of the night.
A great move to the hoop, capped off with the finger roll. He's an outstanding finisher in close.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Jennings kicks to Udo. Harris outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Jennings drives in. Outside Jackson. Passes to Ilyasova. Back to Jackson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Jackson hits both of them. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Harris. Outside Jennings. He kicks to Harden. Over Wade. Harden can't hit. The Heat leading by 7. Jackson dishes to Ellis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And a great start offensively.
Yeah, they've come out strong. I mean, really scoring and playing with confidence.
The Heat shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, these were 2 of the top teams in the conference a year ago. And I'll tell you what, this club was really at their best in those games. The season series really belonged to them.
Bucks trail by 10. Jennings kicks to Harden. To the middle. To halt the run. And he races to the bucket for 2. You just can't overstate how important those matchups between the top conference teams are.
Well, there's always a lot at stake, Kevin. You want to get that good seed in the spring. Both these teams know every game is going to be about.
And these players think about that.
Yes.
They know about the seeding.
They sure do. They've got it in their mind.
Now, here is Harden. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. Fade away. Harris against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Jennings can't get it to go.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And the shot is good. Here's Ellis. A 26-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Wade with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Back to Ellis. Over Jennings. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Harden with it. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Dishes it to Jennings. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 6 points for Wade.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Harden the pass to Sanders. Harris outside. Outside Jennings. Shot clock at 3. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
They're really hurting with his performance here. He just hasn't played up to his standards so far.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Bucks trail by 12. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now, here is Harden. The feed now to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. Here's Sanders. Jackson grabs the board.
+5 on the boards already here in the first quarter. They've gotten after it.
Yeah, that's a great sign in this game. If they're going to continue to rebound the ball like this, I think they're in great shape.
Good. And that's 10 points for Wade.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
And the Bucks making a change here. Clark's checked in. Jennings dishes to Udo. To stop the run, and he throws it down with one hand.
No time wasted getting back off the ground when he got his hands on the ball. I like that quickness of jump.
And that's the idea, right? You know, take it back up strong.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no reason to hold on to it any longer than you have to.
Here's Wade after the basket by Milwaukee. With the fadeaway. Outside for Jackson. For the three. Shot is no good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Listen to the fans. They love him here, guys.
Well, he's given them plenty of reasons to feel that way, and it's really great to see.
Clark. Here's Udo. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Heat leading by 10. Wade outside. Feeds to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Wade for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Harris has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
It's clear they had one thing on their mind when they came out of the gate today. Rebound.
Yeah, and they've opened up the game with a pretty good margin in that area. Great sign for this club.
And Miami has possession, following the bucket by the Bucks. And it's Wade penetrating. And the shot is good.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
Here's Jennings. Clark. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
This game is really going their way early. What a lead they've built up.
And that's thanks to their performance offensively in large measure. I mean, they're actually scoring with ease here.
Jennings kicks to Clark. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. The Heat leading by 10. Ellis outside. Here's Witt. And the rejection by Udo. And that one's good, Ellis.
Well, Ellis is just a dynamic scorer, as we all know. A penetrator, a lane runner. He's a guy who can absorb contact in transition and still finish off plays. Just one of the best perimeter players that we have in this league.
He really is. He's always been a great scorer. He's been asked to take a lot of big shots. That's nothing new for him to have the ball in his hands with the game on the line. You never know. We might see another game winner here tonight.
Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Dwayne Wade on top. Monte Ellis is 4th. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Ellis has got 11 points.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Now here is Barbosa. 9-point game his last outing. He feeds it to Clark. And taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got the fast break chance. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a game for Ellis. He's already got 12 points, and he's contributed the steal to their cause at the defensive end.
Yeah, that's another area where he's done his share of work today. He's not ignoring his defensive responsibilities.
A different look for Milwaukee. Tinsley's checked in. Van Hensen subbed in for Drew Gooden. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Clark. Great positioning on the putback.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Now, here's Chalmers. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. Ellis, the pass to Anthony. Jennings with the steal. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
They built an early lead here, really pushing ahead.
Well, they got a huge advantage, points in the paint, Steve, and they're attacking early, so taking advantage of scoring in close.
Now Tinsley. The dish now to Henson. Over Ilyasova. The shot's good from Henson. The Heat leading by 13. Now Chalmers looking for his first bucket of the game. And there's the pass to James. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anthony with the bucket.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Here's Tinsley. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. It gets you a good look at the hoop.
And here is Ellis. 14 points for him. Fader on the way. Cannot hit. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Heat. They lead by 13. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
It's a special New Year's Eve NBA celebration. The Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Clark, he's in at the point. Sanders out there with John Henson. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Pacers. Boy, was he tremendous. He had 35 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Okay, Doris, thanks. Great report on what was, Clark, an outstanding performance.
Kevin, he was simply on fire. These are the kinds of games that define truly great NBA careers.
Yeah, you could see from the beginning, he just seemed to have it. You know, he was on his game, and he remained aggressive throughout in what was really a great win.
Harris dishes to Clark. He passes it to Henson. Releases. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Henson's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
Throws up the alley-oop.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, two teammates in total sync right there. You're right, Clark.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
Clark kicks to Henson. Backing down. Turnaround Jay. Here's Sanders. And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. Sanders has got 6. Here's Chalmers. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Wade. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. He has 14 points and a steal. He deserves praise for every part of his performance so far. You look at both ends of the floor, he's been stellar.
Well, that's the truth. He has been strong in all aspects today.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Clark, the pass to Barbosa. Here's Dallenberg. Drops in the layup for 2.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
Here's Wade. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
Back to Jackson. Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for cool hands. And Miami with a change here too. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Joel Anthony. Timeout called, the Bucks. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
I'll get a chance to check out Brandon Jennings, some of his numbers. This is the kind of play they love to see from him when he's just controlling things out there. 6th in scoring, and he's in the top 10 in terms of three-point field goal percentage, so it's really been a good run for him from downtown.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score it.
6 to shoot. He dishes it to Gooden. It's back to Jennings. Gooden dishes to Jennings. They get it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Bucks, and of course, there's the Heat. 3.5 games back.
You know, right now for the Bucks, they've struggled to get back to the form they had last year, and I think it's beginning to take a toll on them.
I agree, Clark. And sometimes, you know, when you're a top team one year, the next year you come back, everybody's got a target on you, and they can't wait to play you. And I think that's what's happened with this club. I mean, they have not handled the expectations very well.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tinsley's checked in. The Heat also with the sub. Chalmers is checked in, and it's slammed in by Ellis.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Here's Gooden. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Chalmers kicks to Ellis. Fades. Rebounded by the Bucks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Mario Chalmers. The Heat leading by 11. The kick out to Ilyasova. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And there's the rejection. Jennings with the ball. Steven Jackson covering. Barbosa with it. Right now averaging 7 points a game. The 3 is launched. It's rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got rebound number 5 here tonight over Barbosa. Again, the miss by Ellis.
Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold. Can't find the basket.
He'd have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Ellis. Ilyasova sets a screen for Ellis. Over Barbosa. Shots good by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
He took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J.
Jennings kicks to Gooden. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Over Barbosa. And the call will be against Drew Gooden. That's his first foul. Henson checked in for the Bucks. Cool hands comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Damian James, he's checked in for the Heat. Here is Ilyasova. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Charlotte. And blocked. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Plumlee is checked in for Ilyasova. So it's Miami now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Jennings. Kicks it to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Here's the 3. No good from Clark. The Heat leading by 11. Passes it to James. James left side. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. Johnson, good. And the Heat lead by 13. Buck shooting here about 46% for the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Here's Chalmers. That's good.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Here's Clark. 35 points for him last game against Indiana.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you could tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Chalmers' shot is no good. Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Henson. Down low. Here's Perez. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, it is really hard to miss shots that close to the basket.
Here's Plumlee. Stuffs it through.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Lots of room. Rebound by the Heat. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the boards. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead, and it shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
The Heat haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Back to Harden. Clark. Wade is covering. It's a look, and that one's good. Clark's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, none of the defenders were quick enough to step out and get a hand in his face on that jump shot. Big mistake there.
Wade working against Harden. The turnaround. Good! 20 points for Wade.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor, really doing a nice job for the offense.
Here's Clark. He kicks it to Henson. Dishes to Sanders. Here's Clark. Shot's good. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
Wade with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Now the feed to James. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Wade passes to James. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting 2 men in the league. James Harden is 2nd.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it well.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way. We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely. We're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree.
Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But, yeah, this new breed of athletic point guards, so exciting. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Gets the bucket. Sanders has got 8 points. The Heat leading by 12. Now here's Wade. 20 points for him. Feeds it to James. Blocked.
He hasn't been one of their key guys tonight, but they are still winning despite his lack of production.
Harden dishes to Harris. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Sanders. Udo comes in for Henson. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Jennings in for Cool Hands. .151 left in the second quarter. Anthony with the screen on Jennings. He feeds it to Ilyasova. There's the dish to Cole. Gets it to go. Cole's got his first bucket in this one. 1:30 left here in the second. Barbosa kicks to Jennings. Looking to end his cold spell. Cannot hit.
He's going to have to find the range. He has not scored in this quarter.
Ilyasova covered by Barbosa. The offensive rebound. And the pass away. He passes to Ilyasova. He dishes it to Cole. Kicks to Ilyasova. Clock at 6. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. The Heat making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. .52 seconds left now here in the second. Cole, the pass to Ellis. Over Barbosa. He's off from 17 feet. Bucks trail by 12. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Shoots a fader. Miami grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Ellis dishes to Anthony. Ellis kicks to Anthony. Anthony right side. Pass to Cole. 6 to shoot. Anthony, the pass to Cole. Outside Jackson. Knocks it loose. Jennings with the steal. And here's Jennings, the fast break opportunity.
That was a hole punch jam there, Kevin.
A nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
And we finish one half of basketball. Heat lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad you're along for the ride as we get set to bring you the halftime show. The NBA season beginning to take shape. Miami up on top against the Bucks at Bradley Center. They're trying to close in on the 8th best record in the conference. A win here would give it to them. A sensational first half for Dwayne Wade. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And midway through, the Bucks are still alive. Defensive rebounding, a big problem right now. They just can't control their own backboard. A difficult first half for Leandro Barbosa. It hasn't been pretty. He's only got one make from the field. Thanks so much for being with us. Now let's get you back to Milwaukee as the third quarter gets underway.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
On the floor for Miami, Ilyasova out there with Steven Jackson. Then it's Juwan Johnson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Ellis in at the point. Wade drives in. Pass to Jackson. Dishes to Johnson. Udo's there. 8 feet away. And good on the basket. Book it. Johnson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat. To the inside. Here.
Go down there, man. I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Man, that was incredible. Yeah, and those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Ellis kicks to Wade. Over Harden. Wade misses.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
He kicks it to Sanders. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 6 assists in the game. Ellis outside. Wade with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and it's Wade penetrating. That one goes. Count it. Wade's got 22.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Sanders with a screen on Ellis. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Boy, a lot of fans really focused on that matchup for Memphis.
Here's Jennings, and the layup is good. Jennings has got 6 points. The Heat leading by 8. Now Wade. And 2 points for him. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, Ilyasova is one of the unknown stars in this league. He's an amazing player, a rebounder, a runner. He's very skilled as a shooter. He's a guy, I think, with more exposure, I think people will really understand how good he is.
Yeah, you know what? Amazing skills as a result of his long arms and his knack for slipping between opponents. Ilyasova, very underrated for his putback ability. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The feed to Harris. The 10-footer. Here's Sanders. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ilyasova with the ball. Udo's there. Kicks it out to Ellis. Drills the baseline jumper. Ellis has got 20 points.
You know, when he plays well, generally the team does too, and it's exactly what we're seeing here today.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Bucks trail by 13. Harden kicks to Sanders. Feeds to Jennings. Harris outside. Sanders with a screen on Jackson. 5 on the clock. And here's Jennings outside. Tries again. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Udo dishes to Harris. Kicks it out to Jennings.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit. Not playing well in this quarter.
Jennings can't get that one to fall.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team has boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
The Heat leading by 13. Here's Wade. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now 24 points for Wade.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Harris. Ellis can't get it to go. The Bucks shoot 3-on-3. Harden the pass to Sanders. There's the dish to Udo. He feeds it to Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Harden looking to end the drought, and that one's good. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
Ellis outside. The pass to Wade. That's good.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Bucks trail by 14. Jennings kicks to Harden. That's good. Harden's got 9.
You know, Kevin, his scoring has been one of the few positives they can take away from this game so far.
Ellis outside. He dishes it to Wade. The second chance effort, and in he goes for the easy 2. Wade's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's really having a nice quarter, made some big shots for him.
Kicks it to Harris. Passes it to Harden. And that one's good. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
The Heat leading by 12. Wade kicks to Ellis. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Wade outside. Wade gets a screen from Johnson. Over Harden. Can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Right side Jennings. He kicks to Udo. Guarded by Jackson. The fader. Here's Harris. Sanders dishes to Udo. He passes to Sanders. Defended by Ilyasova. Tries yet again. Sanders' shot is off. The Heat have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. A slam dunk by Wade.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
It's Jennings with the drive. Makes the lead pass. Takes it up. Sanders. A rebound by Johnson.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Jennings against Ellis. No luck.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Pass to Sanders. Harris outside. Gets it to go. Harris has got 8 points. And the Heat call time here.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. 4th in field goal percentage, 5th in scoring. And they're in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
Now, to me, this game comes down to one thing, and that's creating high percentage shots time and again. And, Clark, you talked about that field goal percentage. That's an impressive number. So this is obviously a very well-coached team. They play hard. They play together. And when they're shooting the ball well like they have been, they're tough to beat.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Clark, the pass to Harden. And there's the feed to D'Alembert. The shot is off. The Heat leading by 14. And Chalmers kicks to Cole. Over Harden. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, of the two teams offensively, they've been more oriented towards those mid-range shots.
Yeah, Steven, they're focused on getting open quality looks, whether it's from behind the arc or inside the arc, and right now it's been more inside the arc.
And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Bucks number 1.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
There's the pick. Jumper off the screen, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 12 points in the game. Here's Cole, covered by Barbosa. Tries from 10, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
That's his fourth, so he's going to have to be very careful the way he plays and pick his spots here in the second half.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sanders comes in for Drew Gooden. And it's Jennings in for James Harden. And then for Miami, Ilyasova comes in for Plumlee. And it's Ellis in for Norris Cole. Here's Chalmers. James dishes to Anthony. Ilyasova, Sanders covering. Now, here's Chalmers. He's covered closely. Miami no good on that time either.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Clark kicks to Barbosa. Clark. Good luck. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. The Heat leading by 12. Ellis outside. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Back to Ellis. That drops. Ellis has got 22 points.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch there.
D'Alembert with a screen on Chalmers. Here's Clark. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Nice teamwork there. The pick freeing up his teammate.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. Back to James. Covered by Barbosa. Fades back. Offensive rebound. Here's Anthony. That's tipped. The dish to Chalmers. He feeds it to Ellis. Back to Chalmers. Anthony sets the pick for Chalmers. Now the pass to James. Over Barbosa. The 15-footer. Good. James has got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, this team has done a really good job of taking what's available in the mid-range game.
Yeah, sometimes you can't get all the way into the paint, so you've got to pull up and shoot those mid-range shots, and they're doing a nice job of knocking them down.
Barbosa kicks to Clark. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And, you know, for the Pacers, that's a game that they would really like to win.
And the first one drops. And the Bucks with some changes. Udo's checked in for D'Alembert. Tobias Harris comes in for Larry Sanders. And it's Harden in for Brandon Jennings. The Heat also changing it up. Jawan Johnson's checked in for Joel Anthony. Jackson comes in for Ilyasova. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Here's Wade. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
He has so much confidence, guys. What a finish.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Ellis. And the basket good. Clark's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Ellis goes in. Over Harris. Ellis can't get it to go. Here's Clark. He's got 20. With 4 seconds on the clock. And another basket for Milwaukee. From half court, shot no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to
Start your new year.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
Hey guys, well it was the stretch by the Heat that garners the uncontainable game today. They have shown their ruthless side as there were no signs of letting up from them. Each trip down the floor, it's a different guy getting a bucket, and their lead continues to grow.
Thanks, Doris. And guys, when you can put together that sort of streak that builds the momentum in a big way for your team, it's something.
Always, Kevin. I mean, it's impossible for a stretch like that not to influence the outcome of the game.
You know, when you're on the wrong side of a run like that, there's not a whole lot you can do. We'll see soon enough if that's indeed what makes the difference today.
Clark in at point guard. Tobias Harris is out there with Gooden. Then there's Udo, and it's Harden in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Larry Sanders is checked in for the Bucks. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Heat. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for James Harden. And here is Chalmers. He'd better get a move on. He dishes it to Wade. Back to Chalmers. Heat moving the ball around. Ilyasova passes to Wade. Backs him down. Johnson right side. Just 3 to shoot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Here's Clark. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Miami. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Kicks it to Wade. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Clark. Passes it to Udo over Ilyasova. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Ellis kicks to Ilyasova. Ellis against Jennings. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 25 points in the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Jennings dishes to Clark. The drop step. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tries it from 19. That's good from Wade on the assist by Ilyasova. 34 points for Wade. Jennings passes to Clark. Dishes it to Udo. He kicks it to Harris. Here's Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. From about 16, Johnson can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 10. Clark kicks to Harris. Pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jennings. The feed to Clark. There's the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
I got to give them credit, guys. They are shooting their way back into the game 3 points at a time.
And you just had that feeling, Steve, that they'd get hot at some point from deep. And here it is.
Feeds it to Wade. And that one's good.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Jennings kicks to Udo. He passes to Clark. There's a good screen. The tray. That's good. Clark's got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when a team gets this hot from 3-point land.
All you can really do is hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for them in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Heat's coach going over their game plan during that break. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Puts it up from 17, but they'll get another chance. Another shot. He flies to the bucket and lays it in. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Ellis goes in. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sanders has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Clark. Now the dish to Sanders. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. It's 1 on the clock. And another basket for Milwaukee.
This team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
Ellis outside. He feeds it to Wade. Stolen. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, here's Harden. The game now all time.
Yeah, Harden is really an instant offense type guy. Kevin, he's been a role player off the bench the last couple of years, but it seems like he's ready to emerge into a star. He's instant offense when he comes into the game.
And Steve, it's not just because Harden can get hot in a hurry. It's also because he can find ways to get the shots he wants. And he isn't just a catch-and-shoot guy. He knows when to put it on the floor, create some space, and then pull up for the 2. He's also a better passer than advertised.
Clark dishes to Sanders. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all their way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
A drive by Wade. Fades and shoots. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tell you what, it has been all offense all game long.
You know what? This is really fun to watch, guys. I mean, as a coach, though, this is when you want to just harness this energy and bottle it up and ride it all the way.
Sanders. Second shot opportunity. Here's Clark. Right through the D for the layup. Clark's got 34 points.
A very impressive fourth quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Clark. Here's the screen. Gives him the lead pass. Udo gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 2.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Went for the 2-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
The Bucks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Sanders with a screen on Ellis. Clark kicks to Sanders. Puts it up. And he drops it in following the offensive rebound. Sanders has got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Wade with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Ilyasova gets a screen from Jackson. Ilyasova can't hit.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Clark, Wade is covering. Sanders with a screen on Wade. Clark kicks to Sanders. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Ellis. Clark, the pass to Harden. And the layup falls. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
You know, the defense has to prevent the ball from getting down into that area if they're going to be successful, guys.
Ellis kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Ellis outside. Over Clark. Shots good by Ellis. Ellis has got 29. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Clark. There's the pass to Harden. Wade is covering. Harden outside. He dishes it to Sanders. 13 feet away. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. The Heat trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And the Bucks making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Bucks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Kicks it to Harris. With the lead pass, it's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Takes it up. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night. Harden kicks to Udo. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ellis with it. Pass to Wade. Lets it go from 14. Can't get it to go.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Here's Jennings, and the layup is up and in. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Well, he's getting it warmed up now after that cold first half.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 6. A minute 20 left here in the 4th quarter. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Wade dishes to Johnson. Free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Second free throw misses.
I'm sure you'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line.
Dishes it to Harden. He kicks it to Harris. Outside Jennings. Gets the bucket. Jennings has got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, his game is all about speed, Kevin. You saw there how fast he can shake loose for an easy basket.
At the line for one.
The Heat shooting at 42% in his final quarter. Ellis kicks to Wade. Back to Ellis. Lets it go with a 3. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You gotta love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
The Bucks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Jennings passes to Harden. Here's the feed to Udo. Pass to Harris. Harden outside. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And they add to this lead, trying to close this game out.
I think it would take a lot of luck and maybe then some. I mean, might be time to pack this thing in.
Timeout called the Heat. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cool hands check in for Milwaukee.
Stephen Clark.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ilyasova dishes to Johnson. And Sanders pulls it down. Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Clark. And so the Bucks take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game.
They sealed the victory in that one, with things probably being a little too close for comfort at the end. Did you feel like they were going to come back and take it at any point, or were you comfortable with the lead for the most part?
You always want to stretch it out as much as you can, man. We tried to pull away a little more at the end, but we just weren't able to do it. And it doesn't make a whole lot of difference to me, really. We'll take a win by 1 point or a win by 100 points. Anything in between is fine, too. I felt pretty confident we could hold them off, and we did. Anyway, so this is probably a good experience for us.